friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to share with you 3 things that you must do before the age of 30. Now, I personally did these 3 things before I turned 30. And if you're past the age of 30, I want you to not despair, but prepare. I want you to understand that there is still time for you to figure out exactly the things that I'm about to share with you today. So pull out a piece of paper or your phone and take a lot of notes, because I'm about to dive deep into the 3 things that you must do before you turn 30. Listen up. The first thing you have to do before you turn 30 is to find your purpose. Look, Benjamin Franklin once said that most people die at 25, but aren't buried until 75. And the reason is because most people usually give up by the age of 25. And usually they settle for the life that they think they want by the age of 30. My friends, I want you to understand exactly who you are in your 20s and begin to do research on what you need to do to understand how you think, how you feel, and where you want to go in your life. Now, I've done a really good video called How to Find Your Purpose, and it's on my YouTube channel, so make sure to check it out. I'll also leave a link in the description below. But basically, what I'm sharing with you is very simple. Your purpose can only be found within you. But you have to ask yourself, what is it that I am divinely designed to do? Because if you're a believer in God, you have to know that God has a purpose in your life. And that purpose, like I said, is greater than you. So find out what that purpose is and begin to understand exactly what you need to do to begin to live that purpose in your life. The second thing that you need to do before you turn 30 is to find your passion. Once you understand this great purpose that you have in your life, you need to find your passion, because your passion connects you to your purpose. You see, your passion is the thing that will help you get to your purpose. It's the vehicle, it's the skill, the talent that you have. But so many people have talents that's deep within them that they don't even understand what those talents actually are. Because society has taught us to think through the 1st and the 15th of every month. And what I'm basically saying is that most people try to meet their rent and their expenses from the 1st to the 15th, and they forget about everything else that's going on in their life. Because all they can usually think is, what are they gonna do to make ends meet? What are they gonna do to reach the next 2 weeks of their life? And from the 16th to the 30th, so many people worry and dwell on if they're even going to get paid, if they're even going to keep their job, if they can even save a little bit of money so they can fuel their passion even further. But my friends, I want to tell you that that could be a wrong way of thinking in your life. There's so many people saying to themselves, well, I'll just work this job, save up a little money, and then I'll live my passion. But the truth is that you can live your passion right now. Because talent will grow if you understand what that talent actually is. And that talent will take you to places you never even thought you can be. That special gift within you will take you to places you never even could have gone without it. So find out what your gift is. Find out what your talent is. Find out what your skill is. Because you have something latent within you that can help you get to the next level in life. If you're watching this video and you're thinking about the passion you might have, maybe you're good at singing, maybe you're good at dancing, maybe you're great at speaking, maybe you're great at helping other people or connecting other people, or maybe you're good as an architect or an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. You have some special gifts, some special talent, then you need to understand that it's never too late to begin using that talent. And for the younger people out there, I want you to realize that it's never too young to pursue your dreams. Some people say, well, Daniel, I'm only 14 years old. Can I still live my dreams? Can I still live my passion? Even if you're 25 years old, you can still live your dreams and your passion. Even if you're 55 years old, you can still do it. You see, your age cannot determine what you can and cannot do. Age is only a parameter set by society to make people feel like they're too young or they're too old. But young and old is all in the mind. So understand what your passion is and begin to work on it and incorporate it into your purpose. The third thing that you need to do before the age of 30 is to find your process. Look, you might have a purpose, you might have a passion, but if you don't have a process to allow your passion to work within your purpose, then you're never gonna make it. All 3 of these ingredients must work together. They must allow you to contribute in a meaningful way, because your purpose will show you the process to live out your passions. You see, if you have something in your heart that you really wanna do, then now it's time to do it. But you have to check your heart before you start. You have to stop conforming and start performing to your own level of expectations. You have to raise your standards. People come to me all the time. They say, Daniel, I'm too tired. I don't know how I'm going to even live out my passion and my purpose. This job is killing me. Well, begin to work on your mind. Begin to work on your body. Begin reading books and listen to audio programs and watch my YouTube videos and work out at the gym as often as you can. And you will find a way to create that energy that will allow you to do the thing that you really want to do in your life. Alright, now I want to show you how I found my purpose, how I found my passion, and how I found my process. So basically, I realized at the age of 21 that I really wanted to teach people how to become successful. I discovered that whenever people left school, they didn't want to read books, they didn't know how to set goals, they didn't even know how to count cash. After all, when I got paid and I received my first cash, I didn't know how to count it. And I thought to myself, I went to school for over 15 years and I didn't even know how to count money. I didn't even know anything about credit. I didn't even understand how we had so many math equations, but we never even learned that 24 hours a day times 7 days a week is 168 hours. But yet, I had to confront my reality. I had to pay my bills. I realized the rent was due. I discovered that there's so many things that I didn't even know that I needed to know. And I discovered that my purpose was to teach people that they too can learn these things without the aid of school. And that was my purpose. Now, once I discovered my purpose, I realized that my passion was speaking and writing. And I knew that in order to do this, I had to drop out of school. So I dropped out of my MBA program and I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna write a book. I wrote this book in 10 days. I published it and I went out and I sold it door to door. I sold it in speeches and I started other businesses right after that because that was my passion. Now, once I realized that I didn't have a particular process, I became broke again. I discovered that I didn't have a way to sustain myself. I was only making a couple $1,000s a month, but I needed more than I was making in my life. How could I keep on growing if I cannot live my purpose by following my passion? Then I thought of an idea. I need a process. So I hired a coach, I went to conferences, I started reading more books and began learning about the process that I needed to undertake in order to keep on going. I went from making $2,000 to $3,000 a month to consistently making $10,000, then $20,000, then $30,000 a month, and so forth. You see, my friends, I discovered that if you follow your purpose, you will find your passion and you will find that process to help you live your purpose. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. I want you to leave a comment in the section below and share this video with anyone you know who absolutely needs it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification button because I have so much more that I want to share with you. Check me out on Instagram because it is my purpose to continue living my passion and showing you the process of what it takes to continue living your dreams and reaching your full potential. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. It's been a great pleasure, and I'll see you on the next video.